Are you thinking of going into a hospitality business? You want to set up a restaurant, a lounge, a supermarket, but you're afraid that the industry is already saturated, because almost every street you go in Lagos, in different cities in Nigeria, you see several types of restaurants, lounges, and cafes. Let me give you 3 things that you need to do. Number 1, you need to spy on others. Do it smartly. By spying, I mean do your market research, competitive reconnaissance. Don't copy, just learn. Secretly shops in nearby restaurants and lounges with similar ideas and concepts that you have in mind, assuming you are not coming up with something new that nobody has ever done before. Note their menus, their service flows, their busiest hours. What's their main vibe? Is it food? Is it ambience? Note the pricing, how competitive it is. This also means that you may need to visit different restaurants within the city. Then you study the menu and reconcile it with portioning based on your visit to different restaurants. Then particularly, you also look at their signature items. In case you have not noticed, every restaurant, every lounge, every cafe have what they call the best sellers. Then you do some social listening. You read reviews on Google, Facebook, you check travel advisors to find recurring praises and complaints about customers, from customers. And then, of course, what do you get from all these things that I just said? You'll be able to come up with a realistic expectation about what demands for restaurants in that city is, for lounges, for cafes. Then you also be able to know what is fair pricing. And of course, you also, most importantly, be able to identify what gaps that are still available that you need to fill. Secondly, assess yourself and the concept that you want to bring. You must be brutally honest with yourself about what you can do and what you cannot do. Do you have any core competence in operations? Or are you going to be relying on others 100% for the core operational duties of that business? And all you provide as the owner of the business is just the leadership and the management? What I'm saying is that you need to do an audit scale. Operations, cooking, finance, marketing, people management. Mark what you can do well and what you can't. Then you define the business concept. To define the business concept, you must ask this core question. What's your unique value? Is it food? If it's food, what kind of food? As of today, no one restaurant has unlimited menu. There's something that somebody is looking for, or that people are looking for, that they can't find in different restaurants. Maybe 2 things that they can't find in one restaurant. You need to study very carefully and understand what your main vibe will be. Then, is it drinks or cocktails that you want to make your forte? Is it vibe and ambience? There are some restaurants that they don't really serve good food and all that, but the ambience and the vibe, some people go there just for the music. Then you also want to determine if it is customer service that you want to change. You know, many people have been to different restaurants, and despite how good the food is and everything, but the customer service was a turn-off. And then they can just decide, oh, I want to do it right when it comes to customer service. Then finally, is it location? If you notice, many restaurants it's like they're in the business of just opening branches everywhere. They are springing up in every nooks and cranny. While others are being very careful, they are doing it very big, very large, and they're targeting different locations for bestsellers. So those are business models anyway. Then finally, you want to profile your customers. Let's be real. You can't serve everybody. You must determine the kind of customers that you want to serve. What's their age? What's their income level? What's their habit? Then once you determine these things, you design every single thing from the structure, from the menu, from the customer service to fit this customer profile. Then the third thing is you must hire professionals. Wait, I'm not saying professionals that would operate the restaurants, right from the planning stage to the execution stage. I always say, for example, it is not every architect that can design a restaurant or a lounge. It is not every contractor that can build a restaurant or a lounge. If you're able to get these professionals who have core competence in these areas, my friend, they reduce your trouble from the very get-go. See you in our next video.